computer. Okay. Okay, so now we have our recording of the roundtable, and we are beginning to post those. We posted last month on the council website on the YouTube, Rio Grande Council YouTube site, and we will continue to post the roundtables each month the next day after the roundtable. So here's our agenda for tonight. I don't see Dr. Margot, so we'll punt until he comes in. If you'll let me know when he comes in. I don't know if he didn't respond to me whether he's going to be here tonight or not, but he always shows up. So we'll give him an opportunity to. He may be in the emergency room taking care of somebody, and he'll be with us when he can. Just real quickly, the new internet recharter. We are planning to have a internet recharter training for the Key 3 on October 23rd at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, or the Key 3 designates. That is only available, the recharter is only available to the Key 3 and the designates. And that morning, we're going to be teaching the commissioners how to work with the new internet recharter. But we will have, leaders, make sure you have a representative who will be doing your internet recharter to have the opportunity to get an idea sorry, about the upcoming internet recharter season. One thing that it says that the sandbox is open. However, the sandbox is open only for the units whose recharter is in December. They opened it October 15th. So the sandbox will open for us apparently around November 15th. So we can start actually looking at our real live, sorry, internet recharter information. So that's what's coming up. We'll cover the rest of those after the breakout rooms. But I just wanted you to know that the internet recharter is coming up. It's new, it's simpler. The national video they sent out to us is only 17 minutes long. So it's not going to be hard to do. The hard part is getting everybody to get their YPT and the criminal background check up to date, and their information updated in the my.scouting, and before we go to into the recharter submission. So there's only 2 pages. One of them is the all the information about the individuals, and the second was how to pay. So it's going to be real simple instead of the 9 or 12 steps that it used to be to do the internet recharter. And so they've done a real good job, and the commissioners will be prepared to help you understand how that works. And again, we encourage you to be there for the training on the 23rd. I don't believe it's up on the council calendar yet, but it will be. And we'll be blanketing you on that as well. Okay.
Hey, Mike, and what percentage are we at of leaders not trained in YPT?
YPT untrained is about 93% are trained. So we're not bad, but we need to be 100% to recharter. The units will not be allowed to recharter if they don't have if they have members who are not current in YPT. We'll add to that though that there's about 49% who are trained in their position, and that's kind of scary when you talk about leaders that are not trained working with the scouts. We really need to have those leaders trained as well. So YPT is great. I'll be sending out notices to those that are not current. I'll be sending it out an email to them, and directly to each one, and then then I'll be working on the not trained. Sorry, Rudy.
No, we're good. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, we do have breakout rooms, and if you're ready, what we normally do is we start the breakout rooms, and let's see. Well, we're we're about 15 minutes past, so we'll give you plenty of time in your breakout rooms. Let's come back at 7:15. Let's come back at 7:45, and we'll go through the attendance award and the trainings that are coming up and the coming events. So any questions at this point before we go? Just when you see the breakout rooms, you can join the one you want to join. If you are having trouble, tell me the way it shows on the screen your name, and that way I'll be able to find you and go ahead and put you in the room. So the breakout rooms are open. Remember, come back at 7:45.
Rudy, can you join me in the Explorer breakout room, please? As soon as I get there.
If you need help, please let me know and I'll get you in there. Ben, you need help? I'll go ahead and send you.
Yeah, and my
Cub
wife
Scouts?
as well.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay. Deanna, Cub Scouts?
Yes, please. Can you transfer me? Thank you.
Okay, Marta. Tanya. All right. So everybody should be where they need to be. Elias.
Okay,
I don't know what unit you're with, so we can assign you. Elias, if you'll tell us where you're located, what your unit is, we'll get you into the right area. I'm sure I don't know who Elias is.
Mr. Elias, which unit are you? Are you a pack or troop? You're muted.
Yeah.
The one now?
You're a pack or a troop or a crew?
I'm the pack leader of Pack 260.
Okay.
260?
Yes.
Let me rename it. Put that in there. All right. Okay, Elias, we'll send you to the Cub Scout pack then. I misspelled pack. My goodness.
Oh. There you go.
Okay. Okay. Crooked fingers. Okay, there you're right. Okay, we'll send you to the pack.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
All right. You got the invitation. Okay, you should have an A. So Patty, remember we're recording.
Yes.
So do we do
Okay.
this? Go ahead.
I have a tie here. Okay, and the thing is, Mr. Henry, I have I got a house for the chachalacas, okay?
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, so I just need to paint them. The only thing is, I was thinking promoting either Camporee or I would really like to give them the how do you say it, the certificate in person. That's why
Okay.
I haven't sent it. But if I was thinking maybe on Camporee, if it was a troop or maybe a pack. But if not that I don't want to send it, but I wanted to do it a little bit more formal. But
Right.
we still, we still announce it. That's what I
Right.
want to tell Pack 500. They were the
Well,
winners.
they'll probably be at the what is it, the spectacular,
Uh-huh,
and maybe we can get it to them there
okay,
at their campfire or their activity.
okay,
And then the camporee, we may be able to catch up for everybody at the camporee.
okay. Well, right now I have a tie. That would mean both will get the award?
Might as well to recognize them for their effort. I mean,
Okay. Okay. Perfect. So far, unless someone else jumps in, but I have,
boy, that's sad about that scout. I hate
oh
to
my
hear that.
God, yes. What a tragedy, really.
And when Noel is doing his spectacular promotion, let's remember to sing happy birthday to Edward.
Edward, okay. Edward. Okay. Luis Miranda is supposed to jump in later today.
Okay. Well, it's good to see some new faces here. I don't think we've had many from PAC 260 with us before. And
No, this is the first time we have
so,
Act 260.
so what I did was I sent emails out to all of the key 3 Monday night.
Okay,
And I'll do that again next time as well. And they'll have perhaps a little more time to do their promoting to the members.
okay. But we have troops, we have more packs than troops right now.
That's interesting. Hopefully we'll get some going in Arroyo.
Mhm.
We need some youngsters to join Cub Scouting in Arroyo.
Okay,
Yeah, after this is over, what I do is I process the roundtable recording, and then Rudy and I get together and I upload the roundtable to the website for
Mhm.
the YouTube for the Rio Grande
Oh,
Council. And
okay.
so the last one's already there. Let's see. I don't think I'll interfere with them here.
Okay,
On YouTube, underneath videos or playlist is a roundtable. So that's last month's.
so we're thinking, once we're gonna put them online, maybe other leaders that they can't come in, that's the idea, they can
They can
watch
catch
the,
up,
get the information from the meeting?
right? So they can always catch up.
Okay. Do we have powwow already on the calendar?
No, it's not. And I'm glad Sherry is here so she can address that. I sent her an email just before the meeting, asking her to, let us know how that's going.
Okay,
So that's coming up. The powwow is the Order of the Arrows annual gathering where they teach the Indian Lore Merit Badge, but they also set up an Indian village for the Scouts, and then they have a smaller village for the Cub Scouts and a mountain man exhibit area usually as well. And it's always a fun event. It's like going to Disneyland. Each time you go, there's something different to see. And it's put on again by the Order of the Arrow, which is the Honor Camping Association of the Boy Scouts. And it recognizes the youth and adults who are camping. They camp because they love it. And they work with Camp Perry and Laguna Station to help maintain the conditions of the camp. And if you're an old timer and haven't been to Camp Perry, you would be very, very well surprised. There's a new air-conditioned dining hall, a health activities building, and ATV course, a bicycle motocross course. There are building pavilions in each of the campsites, and there is a special needs camping area just outside where Arrowhead, Arrowhead campsite used to be the first campsite. And so the campus camp area is beautiful now. It's a working in works, but it is well worth the trip down there. And if you're in an organization that needs a place to meet, it's also a place that can be rented out for activities. So and all you need to do is contact the council office for that. And so if you're watching this and I'm thinking of some activity, Camp Perry is a place to be.
Not only that, it's one of our famous events in the council. Powwow is very, very much attendance. We have a lot of attendance and it's expected. And we're after 1 year, last year that we didn't have it, it's gonna be we hope so, an amazing turnout because it's really fun. Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts really have fun. They get to the Indian village and do all the activities. And then at night we have the powwow actually with the dancers that come from other places. So it's something to remember. Scouts and even adults and leaders really enjoy this event.
And it's been going on for many, many years. Also coming up is the winter camp for the scouts who need to be working on Eagle merit badges. The Cub Scout Spooktacular on the Halloween weekend. And we'll be talking about those. The actual coordinators or chairman of those events will be talking about those after we break out from our breakout rooms. So stay tuned. Or in case if you want to fast forward, you can.
Also, Camporee is coming. Our fall Camporee is coming in November, from the 12th to 14th of November. Also a very good event. Usually we have it on spring, but this year we're trying to catch up with our events, and it was decided that it will be better to do it on do a fall Camporee. So catch up, just contact our council at Rio Grande Council at .org, and the information is there.
And look who just popped up as the coordinator of the Camporee.
Okay.
So Luis, do we want to send him into the Boy Scout breakout room or?
Majority of vote. We could do walk. Or we could like our first breakfast.
Luis, ahorita estamos en los breakout rooms y vamos a regresar como a las 7:45. ¿Quieres que te mandemos a uno de esos? ¿De los grupos?
No, si quieres entro a las 7:45 otra vez.
Perfecto, ok.
Ok. Sí, ya que están todos.
Perfecto.
Okay. Me salgo, ahorita entro otra vez. Okay.
Correcto. He's coming back, Mr. Henry, at 7:45.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So, what else? Laguna Station, we mentioned Laguna Station, but you may not know what that is. So the council has a sea base location right on the very tip of Padre Island. You do have to go past the gates and then go on down to where the sea base is at the very tip. And there are kayaks and canoes and sailboats all there for you to use. It is something you have to register for with the council, with Ruby, our coordinator for that at the council. And you can take advantage of the location, very unique location. I love to see the dolphins out there as the boys are sailing. I usually join in with them as they sail. Again, there's kayaks and that type of gear. Just a lot of opportunity. Is the pallets are there, so you don't have to put your tent on a sand base. You have a solid base to put your tents on, and the programs are run during the summer. If you'd like to participate in that, they are available during the summer. Just like Florida Sea Base and the Northern Tier and so forth, the Laguna Station is a destination for scout or scouters, Sea Scouts, Boy Scouts BSA, from all over the nation come down to participate in the Laguna Station Sea Base. What else we need to talk about, Patty? There is commissioners, believe it or not. Both Patty and I are commissioners, which are volunteers in the program that are assigned to various units to help them with their decision making for the activities they're going to do, the organization of their unit, the compliance with the aims and methods of scouting that make the scouting program what it is. There are aims and aims, citizenship development, personal development, duty to God and country, and several others. And then there are methods established that, like wearing the uniform and an adult association, and just several ideals of scouting that using the patrol method, boy-led units. These are all methods that we use to help the units be doing the job right, I guess is one way to put it. And so we help with that. And we are sometimes doctors, sometimes cheerleaders, sometimes we help them find when they need tips, that sort of thing. We help them find resources. And so the Commissioner Corps is a smaller corps than we would like for it to be. We'd like to have more folks join us as commissioners and help us do the job to promote scouting. And this year we're helping with the rechartering. And so we're going to have fun doing that and seeing that the units are rechartered with growth and on time. So all that's coming up ahead of us till we recharter in January every year. So.
And we are always in need of commissioners. If you were, you had your sons or your daughters in the program and they eagle out, and you still want to be part of this amazing organization, the Boy Scouts, you can always help. We become a commissioner. There's always the units that will benefit from your knowledge and your expertise. So give us a call, and we'll put the council, the Rio Grande Council has information. We have 4 districts in this council: Arroyo, Rio Bravo, Tipotex, and Arrowhead. And we have more units than commissioners, so we need to cover all our units there. So please, if you're interested, you don't need to be an expert in the Boy Scout program. We'll train you, but don't worry, we'll be there and we'll guide you through all the information that is needed. It's a lot of fun. As commissioners, we also get our own trainings and we get our retreats, and we're a big family in between the scouting family. So join us if you would like to become a commissioner.
One of the things that was real fun in the during our summer camp was that many of the commissioners went out to at least one of the weeks and were camp commissioners and met a lot of the families and staff and members, and helped keep the spirit high, I guess is one way to put it. But it helped them with their association with each other as well. And I understand it was a lot of fun. I didn't get to go this year, but I know Patty was out there. What do you think, Patty?
Yeah, it was amazing. Of course, we did a lot of walking under the sun. It rained too, but we were so happy, so amazed to see all the camps inspections. And because we went 3 days in a row, they could see, and we have opportunity to have a little talk to the leaders that were on their campsites, and we chat and we gave them some information and also some little tips on how to make their campsites better in preparation for Camporee. Since Camporee, we are a little bit more picky about the inspections, but yes. Also, we work with our adult leaders. We have our now famous Pan de Dulce morning with the commissioners. So, and our leaders, we have the Dutch oven competition, where usually commissioners are the judges. So we have a ball there. Like I said, commissioners is not only going and inspect and see how's everything. We also have fun, and we have a lot of fun, and we want the leaders to have fun also. So again, if you're interested, just call us.
We know that that COVID is in front of us, and each time we do have an activity, we're very conscientious with our guidelines from the Boy Scouts of America. There's guidelines from the state of Texas. There's guidelines from the local counties that we abide by. And so when we go to an event, first thing we do is we always have a form that we fill out talking about our condition that particular time. And well, they take our temperature and record that, and we always are required to wear masks no matter where we are on camp. And and in our meetings we do the same thing. We require the masks and the temperature taking and the form filled out and returned in each time. So we track that. We're trying our best to abide by everything that excuse me. When it comes to a unit meeting, there's also the charter organization may have their own stipulations, and so those are all combined into where we abide by everybody's rules when we do meet, and remain very cautious about the situation that is out there right now. When the units go camping, used to, we'd all pack into one car and run down there and get to work. But now with the situation, we meet at a location, normally our unit meeting location, and take temperatures and that sort of thing, gather the forms, and then the parents would drive down their scouts to the camp separately, and would gather at that point so that we're not all in the one single contact point. so forth. So it's a little bit of a delay, but it's a delay that is we have to take care of ourselves and our scouts. And so yeah, it's out there and we know it, and we try our best to abide by it, and we're very serious about it. So know that you'll be in the same situation if you go to a camp out. We'll be checking you too. So it is happening, and hopefully one of these days we pray that it will be conquered, and we'll be able to go back to the life that we used to have. Any more thoughts on that, Patty?
I think it's just like everywhere. As soon as they restrictions on communities and everything, little by little, we're seeing more improvements and things. I think we're used now to having all these protocols in place, and we make sure that everything is always monitored and according to our county's the protocols also. Hi, Joseph.
Hey, Patty, how's it going?
Fine, fine, and you?
Doing okay. Had some problems with my Wi-Fi at home, so I'm just on no video right now to make sure I don't get thrown off again.
Okay.
Okay.
No
Did you want to
problem.
go back into the breakout room?
I think we're almost done. No, Mr.
Yeah,
Henry?
about 3 minutes.
3 minutes, yeah.
Joseph, we were recording, so we were carrying on conversations about the variety of activities that the units are going through. You're from the Arroyo district. You want to talk a little bit about that for a couple of minutes?
I can definitely if you need me to. There's not a large amount to talk about Arroyo wise. We're not very large.
Yeah, it's one of our smallest district, but very active. I know that they have been very active.
Yeah, I definitely can talk about it for sure, but it's up to you. There's not very much to hit on so far.
What are your goals? Let's talk about that. You got a couple minutes before we start breaking everybody in.
My goals are to visit every unit in the district because there's not so many. I think that's very attainable. We definitely need maybe not an equal number, but a definite increase of packs because there's only one active pack in Arroyo right now. That has to change. You know, if that means 5 packs, I think that'd be a great goal. Might not be totally reachable. 3 is probably safer. You know, something along the lines of a lot more active participation in Roundtable would be good. I haven't. This is the second time I've emailed out the Roundtable link and haven't really had any responses at all. But hoping to get more active virtually as well as in person.
Yes. Well, usually people there still need to get used to our system now with Roundtable. So hopefully we will be able to put the word a little bit sooner so they can be prepared.
Yeah, we're doing our own communication as well with the key 3, and hopefully they'll get used to seeing that we're encouraging them to come in, and so that'll increase the attendance as well, we hope. All right, it looks like We still have some in the rooms, but it got 10 seconds and then they'll definitely be back because the breakout rooms will be closed. All right. Well, looks like everybody's back. I want to thank you for the breakout rooms, Ada and Noel and Joel and everybody that was leading and everybody that participated. Hopefully you got some good news and some good suggestions out of there. Let me quickly go over the agenda here real quick again so we can see what direction we're going to go. Patty has an announcement that is, let me get this going here. So Chacho and Chachalaka are going to recognize the leading units, Patty.
Yes, well, in the meanwhile, like every month, Chacho and Chachalacas want to make sure that you get the award for getting the most participant from your units. There's a certificate with Chacho and Chacha are now building their house. Okay, so we can put it and display it very nicely at the council office, but they're still on the making, still building the house. But like last month, we had a more participation, and we were supposed to send you a certificate. But talking to Chacho and Chacha, they have decided that it will be very informal to give this award just by sending by email or mail. So what we want to do is, if you're a PAC and you're attending the Copcat Adventure, or if you're a troop and you're attending Camp Ori, we would like to give your certificates over there. Yeah, just with Chacho and Chacha, so you can see them in real life. So PAC 50, don't think that we forgot you last month. You were the winners last month. We have your certificate. We want to give it to you in person.
500.
Excuse me?
500.
500, I'm sorry, 500, yes. Okay, well, tonight we had a tie. Okay, and we had a tie. We have two winners today that send their leaders from their PAC, and it's the PACs again. Okay, we have PAC 200. Congratulations, PAC 200, and again PAC 500. So PAC 500 again. Yay. They have their 2-month consecutive certificate that will be given to you. PAC 200, congratulations. You also have your certificate for October. Please.
Miss Patty, is it 260 or 200?
260. 260. Mm-hmm. Okay, so congratulations, PAC 260, and again, congratulations, PAC 500. That shows your committee to this. So invite other leaders, please let them know. It's important that you come here and see all the announcements that we have for the rest of the month. Thank you.
Thank you, Patty. That's very good, and we're so proud of you folks who are attending, and tell your friends. And tell your other friends too, the other members.
Mr. Henry, I'd just like to say that I'm very pleased with the attendance there with the PAC. Everybody has such great ideas and they're so committed, and I'm so glad that we have a good group that's attending the roundtables and the breakout sessions.
Super, that's what we want to hear. And you're doing a great job, Noel. We appreciate you. And Ada too, man, she worked so hard on hers, and I appreciate you doing that, Ada. And Joel, I know you have a small attendance, but you're doing what you can, and that's what counts, right? Okay, let's go back to the agenda real quick so we can make sure we don't miss anything. And let's see, the agenda's right here. Okay, so what we are going to talk about, we had a successful IOLS Introduction to Outdoor Leadership Skills and a Blue training this past weekend, and I want to congratulate all who participated. It was a lot of fun, a lot of new faces and old faces that we got to see again. And it was good to see Terrence Trout out again, Trout out again, and after a little bit of scare with him. But there was a great attendance, and so things coming up. The Cub Scout specific training on the 16th. I don't see it on the calendar. I am not sure if that's happening or not. So keep your eyes open on the calendar for the activities coming up. Internet recharger training again on the 23rd of October for the Key 3 and their designates, and that will start at 1 o'clock at the council office. Coming up is a Leave No Trace Train the Trainer, and we want to show you that little screen here, just so you know, and I will share this in the chat room for you. Let me share this. Okay, hope you can see it there, the Train the Trainer. This is out of the Bay Area Council. It will be at Camp Karankawa in Sweeney, Texas. And this is to train Leave No Trace trainers. And it talks about who could be there, who can go, be part of it. It says ages 14 and up who wish to guide units in developing the culture, the effect they demonstrate, and so forth. So, and this talks about what's available. And Roger asked me to share this with you because it is an opportunity to, Roger Mantoni, to, we got some people in the viewing room. We need to make sure are able to come in. Okay, anybody there? Okay, Dr. J, okay, and Roger. So we'll may get them in here to join us and talk about this just in time. Okay, so the Leave No Trace is one of the items that is coming up. And again, when I get off of sharing the screen here, I will put that in the chat. So make sure you look at the chat for that file. Roger, I'm talking about the Leave No Trace, and it's just about to start with the wilderness and remote first aid training. You want to take that over and I'll show a screen?
Yeah, sure. We're trying to set something up. We have an opportunity to get our trainers trained for the wilderness medicine training. We just need to find out how many people would be interested in becoming an instructor. And if we get enough, I'll also put this out to some of the other councils around in Area 3. Or National Service Territory 3, I guess it is. At any rate, so the opportunity is excellent for us, the trainers in Harlingen. So we have a special opportunity to get some of our people trained. That way, when we need to run our trainings for the folks that be going to Philmont or the other high adventure bases, we have all the necessary resources so that they can get what they need to do without having to go to San Antonio or Houston or someplace like that. So if you have some qualifications as far as wilderness medicine is concerned and you would like to get certified, an excellent opportunity. And that's the story on that one.
And if they're interested, if they'll put their name in the chat, we'll grab it there.
That'd be wonderful. I take it that you were tracing no leaves, leave no trace, and all those good things. Tread lightly around alligators, and a lot of other things in another conversation. There's 2 courses that are going on. There's one at Bay Lakes Council, and there's another one that Sam Houston Council has, but I understand the registration was closing for the Sam Houston Leave No Trace Council, of course, tomorrow. So I don't know if anybody, but that's still an opportunity if you rush. Otherwise, the one that is Leave No Trace in the Bay.
Make sure you put what you're interested in, either the Leave No Trace or the other one.
Wilderness medicine. course.
Wilderness
The,
and remote first aid.
right. So
That'll help us direct to the right place.
you're right. We appreciate all the folks that are interested in getting trained. Extra training makes a difference. So
Hey, Mike, can we let Dr. Margot go?
Yes.
I know
Yes,
he's had a major accident out there and he's, dealing with that. So he probably took
Okay.
some minutes to jump on.
Yeah, he was next on my squeezing me in. Go ahead, Dr. Cooper.
Hi, guys. I'm trying to get rid of the glare here. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just, we're seeing less COVID. We still haven't been cleared from any of the health authorities or by any of the health authorities to say we're back to normal. I mean, I got my mask right here. So if I walk away from my workstation, I'm putting it on. We're still recommending, at least at the council level, masking, appropriate wearing masks, appropriately fitted masks, I'm sorry. And especially for the cubbies and any of those that are not vaccinated, that's what we're really looking at. I have had a couple of questions regarding meetings and Eagle Courts of Honor, for example, that are, again, ultimately each unit is owned by the charter organization. And so whatever the charter organization's rules are, those are the rules you need to follow. If you need some general recommendations, again, we're recommending masks. If it's only your family unit, you do what you do at home, so you don't necessarily have to wear masks at home. Then you don't have to do that if you're just with your family unit. But if you're with other people, especially those who are not vaccinated, we're still recommending using masks, especially indoors, but even outdoors when you're in close proximity. How's that, Mike? Any
Doc,
questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
A question was brought up regarding our Cub Adventure that if, let's say, there's a family that prefers not to wear one, I advise them that we're recommending that all people, parents and Cub Scouts, volunteers, wear masks at all times there at the event. Am I correct in saying that?
Right, and that's why I started off with on council grounds, we can set those rules. And so we'd already discussed, at least for the Cub Adventure, is everyone needs to be masked. So if they're refusing to wear masks, we may not have them come.
Thank you.
I mean, we can talk about that again, but that's a quick answer. They need to wear masks. Again, it's not so much for them. They can feel whatever they want to do at home. It's for everybody else.
Thanks, Doc.
Yes, sir. Anybody else have any quick questions or not quick questions? All right, well, stay safe, everybody. If there's anything else, I'm available, and have a great rest of the meeting.
You're muted, Mr. Henry.
Okay, before Dr. Margot goes, we want to make sure everybody knows that if you need wood chop, this is the man to do it. Can you see the pictures?
It's showing the wilderness and remote first aid
Okay,
image.
how about now? Did you change the picture of Dr. Margot?
Yep.
Okay, so you can see the form, the style, and the success. So thank you, Dr. Margot, for being there. We enjoyed it. Okay, let me get to the agenda here, and we'll cover the rest of the items. So Wilderness Remote, NYLT, we're talking next year, Wood Badge at the summit. Patty, we're kind of past the summer service. I meant to move that. Yeah, Luis Miranda is here to talk about the camporee.
Yeah.
Is this?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Henry. I'm here.
Okay.
You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Buenas noches a todos. Quiero invitarlos a nuestro próximo Camporee de otoño, que lo llevaremos a cabo el día 12, 13 y 14 de noviembre. Contaremos con las siguientes competencias, las competencias por las cuales van a tener oportunidad los scouts de competir. Va a ser en Fire Building, Knot, First Aid, Pioneer, Cam Inspection, Uniform Inspection, Flag Racing, Archery, Rifle, BMX, Canoe Race, Tomahawk, and Cooking. Estas mismas competencias son disponibles para los Scout Master. Este va a ser el primer año en que los Scout Master van a poder participar en estas competencias. El costo para este evento es $25 y está incluida el parche y la t-shirt. En este campamento no se proporcionan alimentos. Los scouts cocinan sus propios alimentos en sus campsites y tienen oportunidad de competir por esos alimentos también, ganar algún award. Tocante a las estaciones, voy a hacer rápidamente, quiero pedirles su ayuda. Nos hacen falta algunos voluntarios para algunos eventos como Fire Building, Flag Racing, Canoe Race, Tomahawk and Pioneer. Estamos pidiendo ayuda a algunos voluntarios para cubrir esas estaciones. Si alguien está interesado, algún líder de su tropa, que por favor nos los hagan saber, ya sea a Ada Treviño o a mí, un servidor. Tocante a este campamento, si tienen algunas preguntas, pueden hacerla. No sé no sé si me puede ayudar Ada o Patti García a traducir lo que dicen.
Go ahead, Ada.
Ada es el Program Director para el Camporee de otoño y el de abril del próximo año.
So we're excited to say that we're going to have a camporee in November. It's going to be from the 12th to the 14th, and we're going to have a lot of events. And they're going to be a lot of, this is where all the kids get together and they're able to just really implement and show off their skills. And if their skills aren't that great, that's okay, because it's an environment where you can be vulnerable and you can learn. You come back the next time and you get it going. So we're going to do our best to try to put this together as quickly as possible, but it's still going to be a lot of fun. So I hope that you guys can get motivated and get your kids going and tell them we're back live and we're going to just go ahead and see what we can do, have some fun. And I was told that we're going to have some great weather that weekend. It's going to be fabulous November weather. So I think we should go out there and have some fun.
And how's the pool looking?
Oh, yesterday, much better. So yeah, it should be looking really good. All the stuff that we did, that Ranger did after the rain, it just, all it is ready for shock. It does love, you know what it really loves? It loves when people go in there and they vacuum the floor nice and slow. And the pool says, I will be as blue as you want me to be when we get to do that. So, but it's looking good. Yeah.
So registration's open and everyone's welcome to sign up. And remember that if you have a young person or an adult that needs a campership, please let me know. And we don't want any kid or any adult not being out there and having a great time and creating great memories with their families because of the money's not there. So please let me know if there's any person or any kid that needs a campership.
We're still needing someone to run some of the activities. Please, if you know or you want to run one of the activities at Camporee, get in touch with Luis Miranda or Ada Treviño.
I know Troop 68 will do fire building. Steve Winger has done it in the past. He camped out here a couple of weeks. Asked me if we still had the wood that they had brought 2 years ago where they used it to start it. He's going to do, Steve 68 will do the fire building. I know. Okay.
Nice.
And what other opportunities are out there for troops to volunteer and leaders?
Well, so like we do kind of need like eyes on deck and that whole little setting up of the events. If you feel that you're can bring on that fire and get these kids going and feel good in what they're doing in any one of those. He said there was one was canoeing. They had, I believe we do have somebody for tomahawks, but I'm not quite sure. So if you're a tomahawk knife thrower, you know, we'll get somebody stand in there. But if you're one of those that really gets excited about that, I know that's one that the kids really, really like. But if you have like different ideas as to how to present it, like to build some kind of little pioneering thing and make it look like you're going into a different dimension, that would be something we would love for somebody to take in. So even just the atmosphere of it. But he also mentioned, if I'm not mistaken, Luis, what were the other ones that we said that we needed help on? Because I didn't catch all of those. I was trying to write, but you're on mute.
Sorry. Need help in fire building is already Troop 68. I need help in knots, first aid, pioneer. Wait. It's fire building, flag racing, canoe race, tomahawk, pioneer, campfire program. Shooting sport is covered right now. Talk with Narciso in the morning, so it's covered. Only I need help for tomahawk for shooting sport. So, and that's it.
Mike Henry, back to you.
Okay, thanks. Sherry Camacho, you want to talk away? Thank you.
Well, our powwow is scheduled for December 3rd through the 5th. So I'm hoping that we get some people that can still come out and help us and attend after coming off of a camporee right before Thanksgiving. So registration should be up really soon. I've been working with Sarah to make sure that it's all squared away. So within a week or so, we should be seeing that open up. OA Workday is the Sunday preceding, or Saturday, excuse me, preceding powwow. I think that's the 27th of November. And then again, powwow the 3rd through the 5th. So we're excited and hoping, we see a lot of folks come out and join us. The next Ordeal is also in the works. So that would be our winter ordeal, and that's tentatively scheduled for the 21st to the 23rd of January. And we will have a vigil at the beginning of January as well. So we're looking at the 8th to the 9th, which is a Saturday overnight at Camp Perry.
Thanks, Sari. Appreciate it.
Mhm.
Spectacular Cub Adventure. Noel.
Now we get to the exciting part. No, I'm just joking. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. Yes, the Spooktacular is going to be October 30th through the 31st, Halloween. So I expect all our commissioners to come in their Halloween costumes. That's Mr. Henry, Miss Patty, Mr. Salinger, and let's just say Roger Mantoni as well. Hopefully you all can at least make an appearance. I'm very excited. This is the first time the Cub Scouts will be getting together since 2019. So I'm hoping that it's a success. I'm hoping that we get a lot of troops out there to mend or to also do the spooky trails. I know Roy Hernandez has been the one pretty much leading that. It will be a little bit different now. We're not gonna, I guess, have the scouts jump and scare the Cub Scouts. We need to keep that distance 6 to 8 feet apart. So what we decided as a committee, as a group, we're gonna do little spooky scenes and have the Cub Scouts with their parents kind of go through that area that's gonna be designated. We're gonna have 4 different activities. We're gonna have the shooting sports, the healthy snacks, fitness, and our outdoor code. Those are the 4 different activities that we'll be working on for the Spooktacular. We're practicing everything as safely as we can. The meals will be closed in closed containers, and we're gonna hand them off to the Cub Scouts and the parents. So we're hoping that they'll all eat outside, kind of like a picnic style. So Ada, we hope that we have wonderful weather as well for that event. So we're very excited, as you can tell, with my energy on this. We've been planning, so we meet every Wednesday as a group. I send massive texts to at least 30 some people to hopefully have them attend and get as much information as we can give them. So that way everybody will be informed, everybody will be registered, and everybody will be ready for this event. Hopefully I'm not missing anything.
Is your mascot there? Is your son still up?
My what?
Your Edward, is he still there?
No, he went upstairs already.
Oh, shucks.
He's a little boy, so he loves playing with his Switch and all these electronic devices. So that's another thing that I'm gonna say, that hopefully everybody will have fun. Everybody will be outside, not on their devices like this right here, and we'll have them out and running and having a good time.
Stay there, Edward. Hey, come back.
It's his birthday, everyone, so I'm letting him stay up late. He has a lot of exams tomorrow.
To you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Edward. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, he needs to go take a shower. He's a little bit smelly.
I thought I smelled something. Okay.
Hopefully I'm not missing anything. If I am, just give me a call. The majority of y'all, I've been texting every single week for our meetings and for our roundtable. So I'm plugging you in, Mr. Henry, for our roundtables, and Miss Patty knows. But if anybody needs any information, please just call me or message me through Facebook or whatever sort of social media you find me. And thank you all so much.
It's going to be fun. Thank you, Noel. Roger, are we doing any fishing anytime soon? I have you as family fishing still on here.
The other date that was previously scheduled for a fishing tournament, the fishing committee has decided that they're going to hold off till next spring. However, we would like to offer training for folks that want to learn how to do fly fishing, or they would like to have better techniques for doing freshwater or saltwater fishing. So if the facilities are available at camp, we'll do some demonstrations. I'm talking to one person that might be able to come out as a guide and show some of his techniques. It's still in the works, so stay tuned, but we will definitely have for folks that want to do a little bit better job than they did the last time, next spring when we have a fishing tournament, we'll have some opportunities for training. We'll also talk about some of the things that we usually talk about, like application of the outdoor code to the rivers and the lakes and the beaches. And so there'll be some training on a Saturday, the 1st of November. I don't remember the exact date, but for the way I had training. So that's the plans at this point in time.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. So Oscar, winter camp.
Good evening, everybody. Good to see all of y'all out. Good to see all the troops out on this. I have been sending emails to try to set up a program, my program for winter camp. Winter camp, again, is the final year's program for council, December 26th through the 30th. I think with all the events taking place, we have a way to culminate the year and bring everybody into that. I know they had a good year for summer camp. I think following Camporee and Powwow, we have a chance to be able to do that. I know we're going to be limited in classes per schedule, but we will offer a full slate of classes with, again, the last day of class being December 30th. Please, if you get the emails, respond, and so I can start making sure I've got programs set up, and then cost will be distributed in the next week or so. I think we do have camperships available, or excuse me, half camperships. That way we can try to encourage attendance for that as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Oscar. Appreciate that. I don't see Cisco here. Rudy, we were talking about popcorn. It's going on right now. Is there somebody here that can help with that?
Let's see, if Cisco's not here,
I don't
give the
see
report. Popcorn is here. It's in the back here behind that door. And so if your unit's selling popcorn, come over. I think Cisco has a master list, so we want to make sure that he's aware that you're coming over and picking it up. But it is back here, lots of popcorn popping everywhere.
And you can sell online as well, and it's real easy.
And if your unit did not make the deadline to submit their order, shoot me an email, rudy.gonzalez@sky.org. I'll call the popcorn company and get you some popcorn down here. I think we just need to keep our scouts busy and doing extracurricular activities, going out and selling popcorn, camping out. Our kids need to be outdoors and doing activities. They've been inside too long, and so we want to make sure that they're out here doing outdoor activities. But if your unit wants to sell popcorn, shoot me that email by tomorrow if you can. And like that, I'll send that off to the popcorn company.
And Friends of Scouting.
Friends of Scouting is doing great. Our last presentation was Troop 76, and our Friends of Scouting chairman, Juan Trevino. If you haven't met Juan Trevino, he's our Friends of Scouting chair, and he's the one that goes and does the presentations. And that night he was excited because Troop 76 did about $5,800 in donations to Friends of Scouting. And so our chairman was excited. He said, Rudy, I've never done this much from one unit. This is great. So if your unit has not done Friends of Scouting presentation, please email me again, rudy.gonzalez@scouting.org. And I'll get that information to Juan Trevino so he can go out and do a Friends of Scouting presentation. Again, that's the only time that the council goes out to the units and will ask the parents to support. Today I met with the mayor for Harlingen, Mayor Chris Boswell, and some of the other leaders here in the community. And the mayor from Harlingen will be our 2021 DCAT chairman. And so the committee met today at Texas Regional Bank in their boardroom, which is a great boardroom, very nice. And the committee is planning the Distinguished Citizens Award, or what is it? Distinguished Citizens, let me get that right. Where's my little paper? Distinguished Citizens Award Citizens Dinner. There we go. DCAT. I just know it as DCAT. But the committee is in the process of planning the dinner. Looks like we're going to have it at the Harlingen Convention Center. Who's been to the Harlingen Convention Center? I haven't been there, but I hear it's very nice. It's brand new. And so hopefully we're trying to raise $80,000 there. And that's what the Mayor Boswell and his committee is going to work towards. So everybody's doing their part. We have the board members helping out. We have people in the community helping us out. Thank you to all the unit leaders that are giving us that opportunity to go to your unit and do a Friends of Scouting presentation. The presentation only takes 5 minutes. And we take hats, we take mugs, we take patches, depending on at what level the parent gives, they get a nice thank you for giving. So please schedule your Friends of Scouting presentations as soon as possible. Rudy.Gonzalez with the Z at the end at scouting.org. I always get volunteers mad at me because they're like, I've been emailing you. I said, well, what email? Because I haven't received it. How are you spelling my last name? Well, with an S. I said, no, it's with the Z. So always with the Z at the end, not an S.
Thank you, Rudy. Patty, talk to us about commissioners.
Okay, so again, commissioners are going to be very busy this couple of months. The end with all the new events that we're having now, like Rudy and everybody's mentioning, we're very happy to go back again to normal, whatever normal we can say it is. So please, we're needing commissioners. As always, there's a lot of units that need your knowledge and expertise on the program. We want to get packs and we're going to get troops ready for a new year. So please give us a call. Patty Garcia, pattygarcia17@yahoo.com. Please, your key three is try to attend the October 23rd training. Commissioners are going to be there to guide you and learn with you regarding recharge. It's very important that you attend this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. And we're getting close to the 8:30 mark. So John Moreno, let's keep it short.
Oh, I just want need a little help. I had mentioned this last night to Noel. Little help to put back the lawn chairs so that the kids can sit. A troop wants to come out on a Saturday to come help me get everything ready for the Cub Adventure. That's mostly what I'm needing right now. Of course, Miss Ada's coming out. She's been helping me out with a lot of stuff too, and that's it. Just we're picking up tree branches and hauling limbs and cleaning up, getting ready for Cub Adventure and all the other events that are coming. But I need all the lawn chairs put back out so the families can eat. That's it.
Thank you, John. Thank you for doing all you do out there too. Enjoyed being with you for the weekend, at least Saturday. So we're going to open it up if anybody has any final questions. Then we'll give the Scout Master or the CEO a minute to talk and we'll close. Any questions?
I have a question, Mike.
Yes, sir.
This is Elias, Pack 260 pack leader. For the medical history clearance for the spectacular, where do we find that form?
Noel.
Elias, everything is is online. If you go to the registration link there at the council website, there's gonna be some links at the bottom. And if you click on that, it'll show all the different forms that you need. So that way you can fill them out and give them all to the people that will be collecting them there at the parking lot. We need everybody to complete those forms that will be attending. But once again, those forms are there at the registration link, there at the Spooktacular website, like the council website.
Can you see it on the screen here?
No, Mr. Henry, we still see your agenda.
Okay, sorry. Let me reboot it here. There you go.
But all the medical forms, Elias, will be there. Just if you see there, the health and medical records, there's the PDF. And then there's the other one. If you go to I believe the check-in forms, there's more there. Remember, all your adults that are attending need to be YPT trained, and all the forms will be there as well, just to let you know, okay?
All right, thank you so much.
And if you need anything, just get a hold of me. Everybody should have my number, and just give me a call or find me somehow, and we're always here to help, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Right. Thank you, guys. And Rudy, closing thoughts? Scoutmaster executive minute.
I just want to, we lost a couple of our unit leaders this past week. Last night, we lost a senior patrol leader to one of our troops. And, John Moreno sent me a text this morning, about the scout that we had lost. And right before that, the scoutmaster had also made me aware that he had lost a senior patrol leader due to gun violence. And I text John back and I said, that's the reason that we need scouting more than ever. We're some of our other units. I had a border patrol agent that came in and told me that they've lost a young girl to suicide. I also had Bishop Flores mention that they're seeing younger and younger youth members within the Catholic Church also committing suicide. And I get letters for Eagle extensions every week. And in all of them, the scouts are describing how they've been depressed. They've lost family members. And so thank you for everything that everyone's doing. Because we're out there, you're out there, we're out there saving lives. And, by opening up, it's going to give those kids that opportunity to go out there and meet new people, make new friends, create some good memories with their family members, with their scout leaders. So thank you for everything you're doing. I know it's been the last 20 months has been tough for all of us. We've all, had someone sick or lost a family member, but we've been strong and we've been training our leaders. And I'm proud to say that with Roger's help and everyone here, we now have more trained leaders. But like Mike Henry said, we're only at about 56%, I believe, or in the 50s. We need to be at 100. And, so it's going to take all of us working together. So keep inspiring and motivating your leaders to get trained. And so like that, we give all of our scouts a first-class program. The facilities, if you haven't been out to camp, we just finished 6 brand new pavilions and we're saving money to build 6 more. The steering committee that's helping build all that out at camp, they're still excited and they want to keep going. The ranger's excited because he's seen all the nice things that we're building out there. Today we met with the contractor. We finally got the permits from the county to renovate the new STEM facility, which used to be the old trading post and our old office. And so the contractor's ready to go. The electricians are showing up. VTX, which is the internet provider, and Superior, who's doing the alarm, they're coming right after each other. And so hopefully within a month, we'll be in our new STEM facility and enjoying all the new laptops and all the science equipment in there. So thank you for what you're doing. Let's keep going. Let's keep inspiring and motivating more parents to become leaders. And let's keep Roger and his team busy with trainings. So thank you. Mike, you're muted, Mike.
Sorry. Thank you, Rudy. And remember, our next meeting is November 4th. Let everybody know. And let's bring more folks in and have more fun with the fellowship. So with that, Joel, will you say a closing prayer for us and we'll dismiss? Thank you.
Thank you all for showing up. It was great meeting with them. We have people that we want to remember as scouts that we've lost. So forth, we lost a scoutmaster and a unit commissioner from Arrowhead. Homero Rios passed away recently. He was a scoutmaster for Troop 1954. So might want to remember his family in your prayers and so forth. I don't know what kind of memorial they've had for him, but it was, it's a couple of weeks ago that he passed away. So yeah, keep a lot of people in your prayers and try and keep your spirits up and work with your units. So let's take our thoughts to the Lord. Heavenly Father, you've given us this day as you've given us all days. Lord, you're the creator of our universe. Lord, you're with us all the time. And I ask you, Lord, that you be with us and look over us until we come back again. For it's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, guys, and good night.
Bye.
You can stay and talk if you want to.
I'm putting myself on mute. Thank you. That's self-mute there.
There you go.
Thank you, everyone.
Good to see everyone. Y'all take care.
It was nice to finally meet you, Mr. Henry.
You too, in person. You look much bigger on the screen.
Hopefully not too fat.
No, just
I'm just kidding.
enormous power.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, now I have a new hairstyle.
Uh-oh, you try to get like mine?
It's because, yes, I realized that I'm going bald, so I'd rather just cut it all off.
Be like Mike. That's good.
Hi, Miss B. I got your message at 3:30 in the morning last night.
You're up past your bedtime, girl.
I had to get up ready for work, and then I still just got out of work, so I'm a working girl. And I'm like, I was